So, hello friends. In this video, we're going to speak about blockchain smart contract, which powers the decentralized messenger app. Okay, so it is very few lines of code. We'll just discuss about what's going on. Once after completing the smart contract, then we'll move on to the developing the front end and integrating the front end with the blockchain using Ethers JS library. So without further delay, let's move on to the video here. So as usual, we're writing the license identifier as well as the version of the Solidity which we are going to use. We are going to use 0.8.9, right? We are using OpenZeppelin library. Why? We are going to use the NFTs in order to make a constraints. So that's why we are using ERC 721 standards, which is being imported from the OpenZeppelin, and it has been inherited in our smart contract. There are mainly three functions. So first function is to list the channels, okay, and the second function is to mint the channels, and the third function is to withdraw the Ethereum from the smart contract to the owner, right? So it always requires us in order to write a constructor function. Okay, whenever you use ERC 721 standards, you have to mention this constructor function, which takes two parameters. One is the name as well as the symbol. Okay, so we have to pass it to the ERC 721 inherited contract. Okay, that's what we are doing here, and we are initializing the owner, of course, who is going to deploy this smart contract is going to be owner. So that's what the message.sender means. It's a global variable in Solidity. Make sure you remember this. And we have the create channel functions. What does it do? It models the channel and saves the channels with the help of the structure as well as the mapping, increments the total channels. Total channels, why do we need total channels? Because inside you can see inside the channels we have ID. So in order to dynamically increment the ID, we are going for the total channels, right? And then we have the mint function, which takes the NFT ID. We are using safe mint function, which is present in ERC 721 contract from OpenZeppelin, which takes two parameters: to whom I have to mint this NFT, and as well as what is the ID of that NFT. So that's what we are doing it right here. We are checking for few conditions. These conditions should be satisfied before the body of the function is executed, right? And we are also checking the status whether this person is joined to this particular channel or not. So that's what we are doing it right here. We have an as joined mapping. It's a nested mapping. U in 256 is nothing but the NFT ID, the channel ID, and address is nothing but the user, and a boolean is nothing but true or false. So whether a user is being joined to an channel or not, that's what we are checking it right here. Okay, then we have the withdraw function. This is a helper function in order to retrieve the channels from the channels mapping. And then we have the withdraw functions. As I said before, it is used to withdraw the the Ethereum that is present in the smart contract to the owner, right? So we are using the call value address of this dot balance. So address of this is nothing but the tab code this contract, and the balance of this contract should be transferred to the owner. That's it.